And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Third down.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Fourth down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. This one fielded at the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Brown on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Wilson. It's caught left side by Cooks. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Brandon Cooks, 67 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Burns able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
2nd down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Antonio Brown. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Our home team, 3.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Wilson will throw again. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The backup Murray, his first throw, and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Murray to air it out again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And his guys are going to retake the lead. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
3-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's McCoy. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half.
At the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles have retaken the lead.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
LaShawn McCoy off to the races. Touchdown, Philadelphia. LaShawn McCoy, 75 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
The Eagles.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes. You can read his hands. And you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Going with a screen for Murray. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Well, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm.
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Murray now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And it's caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Makes the score Eagles 20. Our home team 17. Mason Crosby set to...
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Wilson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the counter, Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Peterson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll get this down to the 10.
That's the end of
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Eagles 28. Our home team 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Forced out to his left. Smith catches left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
37-yard line.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It was Jamal Adams up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And he's going to go down again. Dalvin Tomlinson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Man open left side is Brown. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
36. Our home team, 17.
hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Henry on 1st down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or 2 at most.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Our home team.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix